On today's Toy Box Tuesday, we're going to take a look at another figure in the Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 Titus series. Today we're going to take a look at Yondu. So yeah, this is actually pretty exciting, guys, because this is actually the last figure in the Titus Wave or series that I've been doing for quite a while. So as you can see there, just needed that blaster arm, and we're finally completed Titus. So look forward to that review as well once I get this figure reviewed. Anyways, let's get it started to today's focus on this figure instead before we look at Titus. And of course, starting off with the packaging, of course. Overall, very nice packaging. As you can see, you get a nice detailed look at Yondu there, Michael Rooker. He looks phenomenal, as you can see. And not only that, but you also get the alternate head from the sequel movie of Guardians of the Galaxy, along with a cool little arrow. If you've seen the movie, you know why he has that arrow levitating. So pretty cool design. I like how Hasbro looks like they sculpted that piece, so pretty cool. And of course, the aforementioned blaster arm of Titus. Look at the side there, you get a nice artistic rendition of Yondu there. Pretty cool. His Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 appearance, I should say. Very cool. And also you get a figure at the back. And as always, for my viewers out there that want to pause this video to see what the read-up says, there you go. And also for the Spanish and French viewers out there that want to read up too, there you go. Just pause this video, and a very nice read-up indeed. And also at the back of the packaging, as always, you also get a look at Titus there, and also all the figures that associate with the Build-A-Figure. Again, I'm not going to go too much into it because you already know of all the figures in the review series I've been doing for quite a while. So yeah, that is it for packaging. Overall, pretty cool, but that is not what we're going to do the review of today. Today, we're going to take a look at the actual figure. So in a little bit, guys, we're going to take a look at the Yondu here out of packaging, so stay tuned for that. And so here's Yondu out of his packaging, and I must say, he looks pretty cool. But before we actually get into that, as you can see, he comes with various accessories, but you're probably wondering where's, well, the Titus blaster arm. Well, there he is. And I must say, we'll just get a nice close-up look for you guys. There we go. I must say, he is definitely an awesome Build-A-Figure. I cannot wait to review this figure for you guys in the next video, so stay tuned for that. We're not going to be looking at this figure today, but he does look pretty cool. I'm very excited to actually get this guy reviewed for you guys because he just looks awesome. I can't wait to review him. But we're not actually going to review that figure today. Today we're going to actually look at Yondu. So let's take a closer look at this otherwise phenomenal piece. And like I said before, this guy is awesome. First off, I just want to have you guys take a nice close-up look of the face there. Just look at that face. Amazing. Amazing detail from Hasbro. Definitely looks like Michael Rooker from the movie. Amazing. Very nice. This is nitpicky though, but the only thing that I would like to see is if they had like a crooked tooth in there or something, but obviously with this type of detailing, it's just as nice as it is right now. Just amazing. I love it. The other cool thing that I like about this figure is his vest. Look how well detailed that vest is. Get the other cool thing too, you get a little bit of wear and tear, like it's been used outside a lot and been in use. This jacket here, which is awesome. I think this is definitely movie accurate for this piece, which is awesome. You get a nice little tears there. Very nice. And also looking at the vest piece there, you can see he has very nice detailing there. Just overall, a very impressive figure. I love how this figure looked. Even the details on his hands. I love the blue scheme on it, as Yondu should be. Very nice indeed. Now, the other accessory he comes with, besides Build-A-Figure Titus. Oh, and also I should point out, very nice detail on the boots. Love the detailing on the boots too, just awesome. This figure just looks phenomenal. I'm very impressed with this figure. Anyways, that being said, as I said before, one of the other accessories he comes with is this cool looking arrow, which looks very nice. I like how they Hasbro went out of their way and sculpted a plastic arrow piece, which is very nice. Make it look like it's flying, just like in the Guardians of the Galaxy movies. Very nice. This was actually difficult to come out of packaging because it was very tight in the little plastic thing, but came out nice. I was worried I was going to damage it, but so far it looks good. Very nice. The other thing too I like about this piece too, if we just zoom in too, is you get a little bit of wear marks on it, like it's been once again in use. And as you can see, if you can see, it's very nice. I love this accessory. I think it's just awesome that Hasbro included this. The only thing, this is just nitpicky of course, but the only thing I would have liked to include with this Yondu figure, if they just had a standard arrows just so he could have it carrying in his hand or something like that. Again, that's just nitpicky for otherwise a pretty cool looking accessory. And of course, the other major accessory is the secondary head sculpt. So I'll just get a close look for you guys. There we go. As you can see, this head sculpt looks pretty cool too. If you've seen the second movie, you would know where he gets this fin piece. I believe it's a prototype in the movie, but it's very nicely detailed. Very pays homage to the comic book version indeed, so I'll just put an image there so that you guys can see the original comic version of Yondu. But very nice indeed. Also, the cool thing too, he has a bit of a whistling. My autofocus will focus. So yeah, he has a bit of a whistling pose there, which is nice. Very nice sculpted. Like I said before, just a phenomenal looking, movie accurate head sculpt of Michael Rooker, and as you can see, very nice, details there. The small details that make it movie accurate. I just love this. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. And also you can see the details on his beard there too, or his goatee I should say. Very nice. Very nice indeed. So with that being said, let's actually take a look at the alternate head. So the head is pretty easy to remove. It's just on a regular pin and ball joint. So you just take it off here, as you can see, just on a pin and ball joint. And then you just put the alternate head like so. I might have to do this off camera. There we go. There you go. Very nice. And in case you're wondering how you display the arrow piece, he has a bit of a holster there where you can put it in. All you do is slide her in. And if you want, you can pose it like he's whistling or something. Again, not the greatest pose. So yeah, pretty cool. So we'll just take that out actually. And I'm just going to keep the head actually, because I actually really like this head, and I think I'm going to display him with the arrow once this review is done. So with that being said, let's actually get into the articulation of this figure. Now, this is basically a standard articulation for a Marvel Legends figure. He bends out in the elbow. He doesn't bend out all the way because his vest is a bit a hindrance on the articulation, so it doesn't bend all the way out in the shoulder. Does a slight swivel in the arm, bends at the elbow, and has a bit of a swivel on the arm, but because of his cufflinks there, it's in the way. And he bends at the hand there. So if you want, you can have him eat a sandwich or whatever and do delicious. But, you know, that would be a little silly. Same articulation on the other thing. The only thing that I would have liked to make the articulation a little more easier if they had alternate hands, which would have been nice, but that's okay. The other articulation he has is, of course, he bends out at the knee there. He swivels at the side there so you can get a full range, somewhat full range of motion, but unfortunately his jacket and his holster there for the arrow is in a bit of a way. He bends at the knee somewhat, again, because of the jacket piece. It hinders his articulation. He has a slight leg articulation at the side, but you gotta kind of put your finger under there, his jacket, to do that. So that's a little bit of a hindrance there on his articulation. And you also get bend at the knee, and you also get a ankle pivot. No, wait, no ankle pivot, just a bend at the foot. So yeah, pretty standard articulation. And you also get bend at the ab. But like I said before, because of his jacket, it hinders it a bit. So he's very limited in that part of articulation for the figure. And also, I forgot to point out, he does have a full range of motion in the head, but as I said before, it's hindered by this jacket here. So yeah, you can get somewhat poses, but his articulation is limited on this figure due to the fact of his jacket piece. And also, I forgot to point out, you also get a nice emblem there of the Guardians of the Galaxy logo, so pretty cool. Now, you're probably wondering, what would I rate this figure? With that being said, this is just my personal opinion, but I'm easily giving this figure a 10 out of 10. I just love this figure. I think this is definitely one of the best figures in this wave. I think he's definitely one of my most favorite figures. And just the fact that we not only get, you know, an arrow piece and an alternate head swap, but also we get a movie-accurate head sculpt of Michael Rooker himself. Yes, I have said before that it would have been nice if there was alternate hand swaps and an alternate arrow, so that way he could hold the arrow. But again, those are just a few minor nitpicks of an otherwise phenomenal piece. He's also well painted and just looks phenomenal on your shelf. Would I recommend picking him up? Absolutely. If you're a fan of the whole MCU, Guardians of the Galaxy type of stuff, I would highly recommend picking this figure. If you're not, I would highly recommend picking this figure up in case you want to add, you know, a movie-accurate Yondu to your collection. And also, if you're not interested in the other pieces, this guy is probably one of the best out of the wave. So that is it for today's Toy Box Tuesday, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Overall, very impressed with this line, but we'll talk more about the thoughts about the line and picking out more my top 3 favorite figures of this line, and when we get to the actual Titus review. So hope you enjoyed this video, guys, and as always, if you want to see more Toy Box Tuesdays from me, just subscribe down below and look forward to more weekly toy reviews from my channel, among a few other things. I do movie reviews, and basically anything geeky and nerdy is on this channel. So if you like that type of stuff, just stay tuned and subscribe. So again, that is it from Morgan Entertainment, and I see you guys next time, and also stay entertained.